There are two aspects about financial freedom: making money and keeping money. And where most of us are failing, or I feel as if most of us are failing, is in keeping money. I remember I read a quote that says the most expensive thing in which most of us are paying for is the information that we don't know. Not knowing what you don't know is actually costing you each and every day, because you end up paying a tax. Now, listen to this: a tax. This tax is called the ignorance tax. And you end up paying each and every day if you don't take keen interest in understanding matters finance. It's so unfortunate that most of us, and I've been there, we run our financial life like the proverbial headless chicken. We just run from one investment to the other every now and then, thinking as if we are going to make a kill in this business, we're going to make a kill in this kind of investment, or there's this new way of making money. I need to go there. I need to put money in MMF because everyone is saying let's put money in MMF. I need to put money in quail business because everyone is crazy about it. I need to put money in government bonds. You see, all these might be true, but do you have enough information about it? If I tell you, okay, you've put money in a circle, what does it mean to you? Or what financial goal does it answer in your financial journey's life? You see, this cost or this tax ends up eating up on your money, so that any kind of hard work, any kind of earning so much money, any kind of I'm trying to put a lot of time in earning more money cannot be solved by that. You really need to understand and have a clear knowledge of what does it mean to be financially free. And these are the factors that actually influence my financial journey. One thing that I've really challenged myself, and especially this year, and if you've seen so much of the content that I've been putting about is about money, is educating myself and putting myself in very uncomfortable places where I challenge the dogmas and the things that I've brought all through my life, and trying to understand what does it mean being financially free. When people are throwing all these terms, saving, budgeting, inflation, interest rates, on all these things, what does it actually mean? And breaking it down to the point where I'm understanding. See, the other day I met someone who has been putting aside money. They've been saving. They've been saving money, and they invest, I can't call it an investment, but where they were keeping the money was questionable, because you're putting aside an amount of money. They were putting in 5,000 every month, and it's been now 10 years, and they were just putting it in the savings account. Now you see, probably the premise is correct. You'll want to achieve an amount of money being saved over a long period of time. But don't you think you're still losing, because a savings account in a bank does not even shield you from inflation? And what does actually inflation mean? Because I'll probably throw this term over and over again. Inflation is basically, I could buy 2 bananas probably with 1 shilling today. But tomorrow I can't buy 2 bananas with that 1 shilling. I'll probably buy 1 banana. Because the cost of the money between today and tomorrow. This is the inflation is the value being lost of your money. 1 shilling is very better today than it is tomorrow. So where am I going to put my money? Where are you going to put your money? See, one of the questions I asked him is, yes, the idea about saving is good, but don't you think you're shielding yourself from losing money? You're actually losing it. One thing that we really need to understand, even as we are building our financial journeys, is there's no way you're going to achieve financial freedom if you don't educate yourself. If you don't arm yourself with enough information and knowledge about finance, just basic knowledge. And what does it mean when I say, if you don't know about it, it costs you? There's several terms that I really want to understand just as basics, even as we are building on our financial journey. And these are some of the things that I'm really challenging myself to learn and put into practice each and every other day. And the first one is basically budgeting. Budgeting is just purely telling your money where it needs to go. Budgeting is having a plan for your money. You see, it's so unfortunate that everyone else, especially for most of us business people, all of us have plans for your money. The only person who doesn't have plans for your money is you. And that is where budgeting comes in. After I've made 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, or a million shilling, or even a billion shillings, what is the mission that this money is going to serve? You see, just having money does not solve everything. But understanding where your money needs to go, this is where I need to take my money. This is where I need to put my money, because I understand after I've put it here for a period of time, it will earn me interest, and that passive income is going to solve several expenditures. See, budgeting is just sitting down and understanding and analyzing all your financial needs and knowing where am I going to solve them from. Ensure that all the money that you have, it has a mission. Because as long as it doesn't have a mission, it's just a wasted tool. I remember the last time we had talked about money, it being a tool. You just can't be having a tool in your toolbox and you're not using it. Understand what it needs to do for you and where it needs to go and work for you. The second thing that I really need us to understand is in investments. You see, as you're putting aside money, saving, as you're sending your money to where it needs to work for you, budgeting, you really need to understand, where do I need to invest my money? Is it stocks, shares, money market fund, or bonds? Or do I really need to invest it in a physical business or invest it in someone else's business? You have to understand and allow yourself to go through all these difficult times in learning. What does a share mean? A share basically means I am getting a share of this business. I'm being given a quarter or even a percentage of this business. What does equity mean? What does a money market fund investment mean? Where am I going to put my emergency fund? All these questions you really need to ask yourself. And as you're asking yourself, be vulnerable enough to go out there and seek the information. Seek out the information from books, from podcasts, from all these places. We are at a day and age where information is very ready. The only person who is not yet connected is you. You really need to go out there and understand as much as possible. By the time you're arriving at a decision point that I'm going to put my money here, you have all your facts good. This is basically doing your due diligence. The third thing that I really need you to take keen interest is your mindset towards money. See, most of us think that we don't have enough money for everyone. Investments in shares is just for the rich people. Or even sometimes we say, hii mambo ya pesa, it's too much work. I'd rather just stay as long as I'm paying my bills, as long as I'm eating well, as long as I'm having a normal life. Everything else is just an additional stress. Can you challenge your mindset towards making money? You see, even some people say that actually making money is evil. We are taught how to earn and not how to grow. Some of us think as if money is scarce. It's not there for everyone. But the truth is, there is enough money for everyone in this world. You see, when you start challenging some of this mindset and some of these dogmas, you end up realizing you can actually get it done. You can actually set yourself financially free. Now, As you're on this journey of life, and even as you're challenging yourself to know enough, to know much more about finances, you really need to be aware of yourself. Challenge yourself. Be vulnerable. Reach out to people if you have to. You can reach out to as many people as possible, as long as you believe whatever they're going to teach you, you learn from them. Come sit down and analyze. Do your due diligence. Study for yourself. By the time you're arriving at a decision point, you have all facts checked. You have checked yourself, and you have checked with information from books, from podcasts, from creators who talk about finances. There's so much resource out here that you can be able to learn and improve your knowledge on finances. There's no need for you to continually pay the ignorance tax where the information is readily available. Talk to people. That hard conversation that you feel as if you can't get it done, ensure that you're there. Have that uncomfortable conversation. It is with that that you can be able to build your knowledge, your understanding of financial terms. Just reach out to someone and tell them, but then you've been talking about insurance, actually know nothing about it. Talk to someone. I know nothing about saving. How can I be able to budget? How can I be able to get out of irresponsible debt? There are several ways. Could you help me in one? Let me tell you, at no point are you going to run your financial life on a free gear. You have to be engaged. You have to know your stuff. You have to get dirty, fold your sleeves, and get into the ring. There's no way you're going to be a spectator in your financial journey. You have to be actively involved in each and every step of the way. And that is the charge, and that is the call today. There's no way you're going to be a spectator. Go out, rise up, go attend that conference, attend that seminar, attend those webinars that talk about money and talk about finances. It's uncomfortable, yes, but start small. The thing is, you just have to start. And as you start, momentum is going to build up. I believe in you. You can do it. You can get it done. Until next time, let's not pay this ignorance tax. Cheers.